Assalamu alaikum, sir.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Dear students, I hope that all of you are fine and studying at home, and I hope that you are giving proper time to your studies.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, you know that what we are doing, we are going through the chapter number 1, which is basically about MS Access. And you people are doing, first time you people are doing database, in your studies. This is basically the first time when you are studying database. Okay. So, with honesty, will you please tell me that you applied the database concepts and you implemented? Did you implement some things? Yes, please. Ahmad Hussain, Mohammad Saad, Abu Zar, will you please give feedback? You can unmute yourself directly. You can unmute yourself. Okay. So did you apply something practically? Yes. Did you apply the database concepts practically? You did not apply. Did you give some time for the implementation? Yes, Ahmad Hussain. Ahmad, will you please tell me?
Sir, for the next the days, I will not come. So I didn't know that you have said that to apply something. Sir, today I will apply and tell you.
Okay.
Because, sir, I don't know what to do.
Okay. But Ahmed, you can go through previous week work. Previous week videos are there that you can go through, and you can make the table. In those videos, you will be able to see that how we can make a database table in MS Access. So does not mean that you cannot do anything. You can do. Last week videos or some videos for this week I think are missing, but I am also going to upload these videos as well, so that you can go through those videos as well. Okay.
Okay, sir. Sir,
Okay.
can you tell me the code of class 8? Because I didn't get the code of the classroom, the Google
Okay, see,
Classroom.
this is Google Class for.
Assalamualaikum, sir.
Walaikum assalam. Walaikum assalam. This is Google Class for computer science. This is your code. You can note it down right now. You can note it down. Those who don't know the Google Classroom still, they should note it down. Okay? Have you noted?
Okay, sir, I have taken the screenshot.
Yeah. Yeah. Note it down. And then do you know how to join the Google Classroom?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you must know that this time we are going to have all of our exams on Google Classroom. On Google Classroom we are going to have our exams. Okay,
Yes, sir.
so that's why we need to do the practice for all these things. We need to do some practice for these things. Okay, so over here I have not given still any assignment, but I will also give you some assignment to submit answers. Okay, to submit answers over here. So I am going to give you one assignment over here. This is basically an assignment to write. This is for chapter number 1. Okay, chapter number 1. So I am going to give you chapter number 1, and in chapter number 1, I am going to ask you some questions that you can find out the answer from your book, okay, from your chapter. This chapter, this is chapter number 1. You need to define some things just like database, record, field, primary key. Define the following terminology. Okay, what are the terminologies? Database. Okay, database management system. Database management system. Okay. Similarly, fields, records. Okay. These are the definitions that you need to define. These are the terms. And what you are going to do, write answer on paper. You are going to write answers on paper and submit the image of that paper. Images that may be multiple images. If you are able to do it on one page, fine. Otherwise, multiple images using Google Classroom. Okay. And you know that this chapter is basically your first chapter for which we are talking about. And this is chapter introduction to Access 2013. Access 2013. Okay. So these are the terms that you are going to write and you are going to submit to me. Similarly, I am also going to give you some reading assignment that you people need to do, that I will mention that you have to go through this reading material. So when I am going to give you this assignment, you will be able to see this in your Google Classroom. Please see over there and just confirm me that you are able to see this assignment in your Google Classroom. And this is for 5 marks. Okay, this is just an assignment to make the practice that you must be able to submit, your answers. Okay, this thing is clear. This thing is clear. I hope that this point is clear now.
Yes, sir.
Okay, how do you submit the assignment? Have you got some idea about it? Have you got some idea? How do you submit the assignment? Just like this is my Google Class code. Okay. I joined this class as a student. Okay, as a student, I'm going to join this class over here. This is another account of mine that I have logged on right now. Okay, this is another account. So what I am going to do over here, I am going to join this class as a student. Okay. As a student, I am going to join this class. Now, I have joined this class as a student. Now, see over here what's going on. See, when I will go to the work, I will be able to see my assignment in this way. Can you see? Just right now, I am a student over here. When I will go there, I can go and I can submit. This is assigned to me. I am a student over here right now. So what I am going to do? I will go there. It will guide me, add or create files for your classwork. Okay. So this is the option. This is the option, add or create. From this option, I am going to submit my answer. From this option, I'm going to submit my answer. So what you people are going to do, you will submit your PDF file or image file from here. For example, take example of a file. Okay, I'm just telling you, create or create or add or create. So for example, you have made one file, so I'm going to take over here one dummy file, because I have not done this assignment as a student, but I'm just telling you that how you can submit. For example, okay, see, let's suppose this is my answer, paper 2019. This is my answer. Okay, so this is the file that I have made for my answers. I'm going to submit it over here. When this file will come over here, okay, I will click on this option, turn in. This is the option, turn in. So when you will click on turn in, so then it will send to the teacher. Okay, I click, it will ask me one attachment will be submitted for assignment chapter 1 introduction to MS Access 2013, turn in. So when I will click turn in, so my teacher will be able to see this assignment. Okay, now come over here. Over here now, this is my account where I am teacher. Now I am showing you that one student has submitted the assignment and I am able to see who is that student. I will go, of course this is myself, this is my other account where I logged on as a student. So in this way I will be able to see your work, whatever you will submit. Of course I did not submit the right work, this is just a sample text that I submitted. So in this way, you are going to submit your work. Now you can ask me that this procedure is clear. I think Ahmed was raising the hand or someone else was raising the hand. This procedure is clear to you or not? Or not? Ahmed Malik. Yes, Ahmed.
Sir, I want to chat it and said it 2 weeks ago. You said as for database table assignment. If you know,
Yeah, database table assignment was there, but that was a practical assignment. Practically you people were
sir, I
supposed
have
to.
done it.
Okay, you have done it.
I will upload it on Google Classroom.
In Google Classroom, you have uploaded where?
No, sir, I will upload right. I will upload today after this class.
Okay, listen first. This thing is important for us. When I give you assignment in this form, see, can you see this is the icon? This is the icon of assignment. If I will give you this icon of assignment, then you are able to create and submit. Otherwise, in the journal work, you are not able to submit. So what I do, I can create one assignment for that task as well. So that this was, I think, yeah, this was enter 5 records. Okay, fine. So I am going to give you in the form of assignment. So I am going to give you a practical assignment over here. Assignment 2. Okay, this is basically a practical assignment, and it is basically for your chapter 1 introduction to MS Access 2013. Okay, okay. Create employee database by taking blank database in MS Access and submit access file. Keep in mind I am asking for access file. I am and submit access file using Google Classroom. Now Ahmed and other students, you people can submit that particular assignment over here. Over here you people can submit that assignment over here, and I will be able to download it. And when I will be able to download it, I will download it and I will uh, check it and I will be able to share with you people. Okay, if Ahmed you have done this thing, so what you are going to do, Ahmed, you will just submit this assignment right now, that file. How will you submit that file? Okay, I tell you as a student, I tell you over here in my account, this is my account. So I will go there and I will check that what my teacher has given to me. I will come here, this is my practical assignment. I will come here, I will go there and I will click on create or add, and I will attach a file. Now I will go to browse button and I will find out where is my file, where I have saved my file. Let's suppose I am just giving you example. Let's suppose my file is there in uh, this folder in grade 8, and I will find out, just like I'm just giving you example, employee information system. This is my file. This is access file. You will close the file first. You will make the file, you will close the file, and then you will send this file as an attachment. this file. So this file, keep in mind, will come to me and it will not be opened in the Google Classroom. I will have to download it and then I will open it. So turn in, I have done turn in now. Now when my teacher will see, I come over here on my teacher account and I check that some student has submitted the work or not. So I will be able to see, yes, one student has submitted the work. Who is that student? This is myself, my account, and this is the file that I have got. Fine. So this is the way that you have to submit your access file. Ahmed, will you please try it now? If you have made it, you are saying that you have done. So if you submit it right now, so I can show it to all the students that the submission is done and the student has submitted it successfully. Okay, do it and let me know. Good. So students now, all these students, Ali, Yusuf,
Alaikum, sir.
Walaikum Assalam. Okay. What I am saying that now will you please tell me by raising the hand if you have any confusion in submitting assignment using Google Classroom, you can share it right now. If you have any confusion, yes, please. Will you please raise the hand? No questions. It means that all the things are clear. So will you please give me feedback by thumbs up that how to submit assignment? This point is clear. Thumbs up. What about the rest? Asadullah Riaz, Muhammad Ahmad, yes.
Yes, sir.
Sifte Hassan. Thumbs up. So give me the thumbs up symbol so that I can know that this point, how to submit. If it is not clear, just ask me. I will explain you this once again. I will explain you. I will explain you. No worries. But if you are clear, then let me know that you are clear about it. Okay? Have you got this point? Okay, fine. So I think now this point is clear to all these students. Now we come towards the book. And what we had done last time, I would like to know from you people. Open this topic, which is data types. I would like to revise data types first and then I will move ahead. What are different data types used in different situations? Will you please open your mics and will you please raise the hand? What is meant by data type? Yes. What is meant by data type? Who will tell me about it? No one will explain it. Data type defines the type of the data, that what kind of data is going to be entered in a particular field. That is called data type. Okay. Yes. So short text, where can you give any example where short text will be used? Okay, all these students, I think they should open the cameras. Let me. Yes, on all these students just start video. Start video. Because I am not able to get proper response over here right now. So I would like to ask you people about it. Yes, please. Yes, all these students will open the cameras. I want to see that all the students are listening me properly. Good. What about the rest? Sifte Hassan, Asadullah Riaz, Ali Yusuf.
Yes, sir.
Because response is very important. Open the cameras. Open cameras. Response,
Okay.
students, response is very important. If you will not give response, how would I know that whatever we had studied last time, so you have got that point or not? How will I be able to know, you know, how I will be able to know? So last time we had discussed about all the other students should also open the cameras. Muhammad Saad, Asad, Sibte Hassan, Ali Yusuf, Muhammad Adil. Yes. So last time basically we had discussed about different data types used in MS Access. Can't you explain that those data types, that what are the specific data types which will be used in specific situations? For example, short text. Where the short text will be used? Its name itself is explaining that short text will be used where. Yes, can you explain it? Please raise the hand.
It
Please
can
raise
be
the hand.
used in mobiles.
Yes, raise the hand and then I will ask you to give answer. Yes, Rehan Fida, unmute yourself. You can unmute yourself. Yes, Rehan.
It can be used in mobiles.
Okay, I'm saying that you have got the book in front of you. You can see on your screen, you can see on your screen. I'm going to share over here my screen. So if you must, all the students should have the books in front of them. If you don't have the book, you can read from the screen that what is meant by short text and why it is used. Okay. Yes, please. Please now raise the hand and give me the reply for this. Yes, Faik Fazil, unmute yourself. Yes, Faik. Yes, Faik.
The short text it is used to store text, combination of text and numbers.
Good. It is used to store text, and text will not only be the characters, it can be the combination of the numbers, letters, all the things. Can you give any example of the field which will be using short text? Just like in the table of student. In the table of student. For example, in the table of student,
Right in the table of email address.
yeah, good. In the table of student, there is address, there is email address, there is student name, student's father's name. These all things are basically in short text. Okay. Now come towards the long text. What is meant by long text? Where you are going to use long text? Yes, Chavez. Will you please tell me about the long text?
That long text is used to store long
For
long
example,
text is used,
yes,
for example, notes and description. This can store up to 65 till 535 characters.
65,535 characters can be stored, and I had told you that it could be a user profile having number of characters. It could be a, no, it could be notes, it could be descriptions which are lengthy descriptions, user manuals, just like devices contain user manuals. Such kind of things are going to be stored using long text. Where the number will be used? Yes, who will tell me? Yes, please raise the hand and just give the answer. Number. Where you are going to use number? Yes, please.
Number can be used in situations.
Numbers can be used in where? What kind of
Self.
data? Cell phones number, just like marks of students, if you are storing the marks of the students. So these are the fields. Okay. CNIC number, cell number, marks, date and time. What about date and time? Where you are going to use date and time? Yes, please. Yes, Faik Fazal, please. Where you are going to use the date and
Sir,
time?
it stores data and time.
Sorry?
It stores data and time.
Yeah, it stores. Can you give an example? Example in the employee table, example in the student table. In a student table, if we say in a student table, which data will be there that we are going to take in date and time? Date of birth is the field. In employee table, for example, date of joining is the field that you are going to take as date and time. Okay. Similarly, now take example of auto number. Auto number, what does it mean? Who will tell me about auto number? Yes, please. Who will tell me about auto number? Yes, who will tell me about the auto number? Where auto number will be used? Ahmed Malik. Ahmed, can't you tell about the auto number?
Yes, sir.
Auto number. Where?
Sir, it stores in integers.
Sorry?
Sir, one minute, sir.
Give example that. Yes.
It stores in integer that increments automatically.
Automatically. For example, roll number. If you want to give roll numbers, so roll numbers will be incremented by 1 automatically. Okay. This is an example. Okay. Where yes or no? Yes or no? Who will tell me about yes or no data type? Where you are going to use yes or no data type? Yes, please. Where you are going to use yes or no data type? Okay. Yes or no? Can you give any example of yes or no? Yes or no data type will be used when we have got the data like where we need to give answer in true or false or yes or no. For example, student status. Student status. So student status will be done using yes or no. You will give the answer in yes or no. And you know that if you go to the table, you will see over there yes or no will appear normally in this means using a checkbox. Okay. Then there are some other data types just like OLE object, hyperlink. OLE object is there when you are going to attach some specific file. Hyperlink when you need to write some address like web address, website address, something like that. URL, any uniform resource locator. Attachment, you can make attachment, by writing you can make attachment, by uh, giving some file attachment, just like we make attachment in the emails. Okay, students, now we come towards let me mark the attendance first. And then we come again towards our work and we go further for the things. But I explained you the data types once again because your participation is very important. Okay, so this is 29th April and this is 8B. Fine. Okay, now we come towards the Microsoft Access and we see in the book that what are the next topics, how to open the database file, how to modify table. This was the task that we had done last time. If you go to your Google Classroom, you will be able to see that what was the work that we did last time? What we did last time? These were the tasks: modifying the table design, how to sort records in data sheet view, how to add a new field, how to delete or remove an existing field, how to delete a record in the data sheet view, how to hide or freeze the fields. So these are the tasks that we have done last time. These all tasks. So until you will not make a table, you will not be able to apply these things. Will you be able to apply? Ahmad, have you submitted your assignment right now? Have you submitted your assignment? That assignment, practical assignment. You were saying that you have done and you need to submit it. So that's why I created over here the assignment, and I ask you that you should submit it.
Sir, I was going to submit it, but I have done that assignment in my brother laptop. So
Okay, fine,
my
fine.
brother, there is
I know
important
that right
lectures.
now. I
And
think yes, you are taking on cell phone. Fine, fine, no problem. So students,
I will upload after this class.
fine,
Or
fine.
on Sunday you will show the first period.
Okay,
You
okay,
show
okay.
the student.
Doesn't matter. Students, you will submit this assignment because until you will not make the table, your concept will not be clear. And when I will ask you to apply these things, just like take this example, the work that we had done last time, how to modify a table design in design view. Okay, how to sort records in design view, how to add new fields, how to delete a column or a field, how to delete a record in the data sheet view, how to hide and unhide fields, how to freeze and unfreeze fields. So if you will not do the practice for doing these things, so this thing will not be saved in your mind up to that level that you can recall it anytime. If you will just read it, simply, and you will listen it, so this will not be burned in your brain. In order to burn it, in order to write it in your brain, you need to do some practice, and of course practice will be done when you will make some table. When you will make the table, then you will be able to apply all these options. Okay, students, so should I expect that you people are going to apply these all things? These are the two assignments which are due on you. Okay, students. Practical assignment, because you people are not doing practice. I have seen this thing. Only one student has responded that he will submit. What about the rest? So this assignment is due on you. See the previous videos in your Google Classroom. Okay, how to create a table, you will be able to see how to do these all things, how to create, what is meant by a table, how to create a table. Go to the previous videos and find it out, and then I am going to see this assignment. This practical assignment is very short assignment. Make this simple table having employee ID, name, cell number and email, and enter 5 records in it, and submit the file to me. This thing is clear now. If you have got any question up to here, you can ask me right now. Yes, please.
सर मेरी ना कुरान की क्लास है तो सर मैं लीव कर सकता हूँ
Okay, fine, fine. Our class time is about to over. I am saying that if you have got any question, please ask me right now. If you have got any question, just ask me right now. Okay, otherwise we are done with our work for today. And these are the two assignments which are due on you, and I need feedback for these two assignments. Okay, I'm going to see these two assignments on Sunday. Okay, fine.
ओके फाइन सर
Okay, thank you so much, all of you. Thanks a
यू आर
lot.
वेलकम